Hello everybody, hope you're all having a fabulous end to your week. The weekend is starting very, very soon, so to celebrate, we're going to have a reading, tuning into the divine masculine energies, and we can begin with the first card here. I am so deeply ashamed of my actions, I can't face you right now because of the hurt I caused you. Can you ever forgive me? But don't worry, my beloved divine feminine, because everything can change. Everything can transform in a flash, in an instant. Time is irrelevant. Time is an illusion. What does it mean to love another? What is not loving another? How do you love another? What does it look like to love another? What does it look like to be loved by another? How do you know when another is loving you? How do you know when you are loving another? How do you know when another's not loving you? How do you know when you're not loving another? Let's find out, shall we? Conflict and competition. So does it require another's presence for you to love them? I don't think so. Look at the Ascended Masters. They're still here with us. We can have a relationship with the Ascended Masters because we love them. So what does it mean to love yourself? How do you know when you're loving yourself? Because that's the key. Is it loving yourself if you take a break from loving yourself? Is it loving yourself if you take a break from a particular action? Does ceasing an action mean ceasing love and loving? No, not at all. If I'm not around and I've stopped talking to you, does it really mean that I've stopped loving you? Is kissing and hugging and saying I love you and building a relationship with you the only way to love you? Or would you give me a chance to make things right between us? So please don't think that it's not love, because it makes me feel bad, it makes me feel regret. Is calling the only way to love you? Of course not. The hallmarks of a particular kind of relationship, yeah. And if your mind is living in a box, you may not see the whole relationship that's happening. Love the divine your whole life. There may have been times when you weren't sure if you did love the divine, or if the divine existed. And for a long time, maybe you didn't know if the divine actually loved you back. So how do you know when you're loving someone? How do you know? Harmonic flight. You can show it in very little. You can show it very little in typical ways. What really is loving? Loving isn't talking to you when you want. Love is not even necessarily connecting with you in a way you might understand. Loving isn't spending time with you. It's not the 5 love languages either. But let's look at some of the ways you may receive and perceive love. Love who you are, self-love as well. Really loving someone on a deep core level, you and me. How could you not? How could I not? All that you are given, all that you are given to another is love. Anything less is not. How could one give all that they are when they don't give all those things? I'm going to move that a little bit. Now, don't look at the things that are not real definitions of love. Ego's definition of love. And that's what we're peeling away. Ego's definition of love isn't love at all. It's not what love is. Love is giving all of yourself to another. Not about sacrificing yourself, or sacrificing what's supposed to be for you. Self-love has nothing to take away from loving another completely, and vice versa. It's mutually beneficial. To love, we don't need to lose. To love me, another need not lose. Feel the energy of love become outstanding. Love is mutually beneficial. The love we don't need to lose. If another is losing something to give me something, I haven't received anything at all. Then they've not actually loved me. They've taken from themselves to give me the illusion that I've gained something, but I've not gained anything at all. If they haven't extended their love to me, or that they are, in that extension given to me free without condition. Is that what we're doing today? Love is sharing yourself. Love is extending and sharing the gift. The gift that the divine gave you. It's you. You are the divine's kingdom. The ego's expectation of love is very different from what love really is. The divine directs how to best love a fellow brother or sister. No one else you can love like your twin flame, obviously. Everyone you love, truly and properly, they're all different beings though. You can't love anybody like you love your twin flame. I love the sound of your voice. I hear you speak with me telepathically and in dreams. I long to talk with you again. Yeah, but we're loving each other now. We're talking to each other now. To be able to share the gift of love with you. Not codependent, but dependent on the divine instead. That's a life-changing transformation. Stuff's working out. The work that you're doing here is supporting the change in your life that's so fulfilling. The rewards are so numerous. Just getting started in your mastery, what will it be like 10 years from now? Continuing this mastery? Utter heaven. You're getting it. You're doing it. Be proud. Jump off a cliff. Clean slate. So have trust and faith in the divine. Faith is required here. And graduate into harmonious twin flame union. Truly, sustainably from a place of mastery, because you've earned it. You've learned it. You persisted. Because you actually learned the thing. And refused to accept the old reality. You can turn from a place of working hard to playing hard and getting laid. Really learning, transcending together the... Oh, pour your heart into this. Real value, real meaning. Put your whole heart into this journey. You are never far from my mind. You live there. That's your home. So please know this, and please know that we're coming into a place of treasure and appreciation which has no end. That's what the divine is. Claim your eternal nature. Claim the divine in your eternal nature. Choose to walk in that state of change and permanence and eternity with the divine. Feel so awake and alive in the divine right now. And breathe. You're not alone in walking this path to heaven. Ascending your vibration higher to more delightful things. Peace, joy, higher knowing, harmonious union, making progress. Maybe you didn't realise how much work it'd be, but holy shit. We still don't know how rewarding it's going to be. Treasure your loved ones. You're thriving. Struggling to still show up and believe in this path. It may feel like nothing's happening, but keep on coming. Have faith and work through everything that arises. Don't look back. Just have such enormous faith and generosity beyond words. Depend on the divine and depend on loving yourself. Don't look to me. Focus on the divine. That's the way to get union. That's the way to attain union. And rise up and be determined. Because you're coming into the light of day, the hidden treasure that shouldn't be hidden. It won't be hidden for much longer. Dreams of abundance, trust the divine, follow the divine's way. Never accept being unloved as okay. Be very clear that you're not unloved. Genuinely applying the lessons Be here for the divine, work diligently. There comes a time in your journey where you get feedback for what you're doing. Maybe you felt alone so long and the divine was this wispy thing you'd run to and weren't heard. But that's not true. You're not alone here. You're saving for your future, and your future is sacred. It's safe for you to receive, so long giving has taken place. You won't be taken advantage of anymore. You're going to have a windfall of abundance. You're a wonderful person. It could feel like the work and the journey may weigh you down, that you can't do it. But it's not true. It's not the amount. It's not how hard you work. It's about honouring your balance. The spiritual work comes in cycles for many. There's times when a lot's going on, and you think, how can I possibly handle this, God? But you'll never be given any more than you can handle. It's okay to choose to go at the perfect divine pace for you. Everything happens in divine order, so allow everything to unfold naturally. Okay, everybody, I'm going to end this message here. If you would like a personal reading or twin flame coaching, please check the description box below. I hope you have a wonderful start to your weekend, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.